So there are two reasons for this video. One is to test out a new type of video, and the other one is to test the camera on my new phone. So I hope you like this quality. I hope the sound quality is okay. I don't know. But I decided to make a video series thing, might be a series, on Real Talk, where I just unedited, well, maybe a bit edited, just talk about things, sometimes quite serious, sometimes not very serious. You can see my messy bed, but I just set it up and I'm just going to chat. So I thought for the first one I could just chat about YouTube and what YouTube means to me, and the future of YouTube, just YouTube in general, since I am spending most of my time on YouTube. And I'm going to talk about YouTube from the perspective of making videos, not so much watching videos. It's very difficult making videos without getting paid, or without any time, and it wouldn't surprise people, but it will surprise some people that YouTube isn't a long-term thing for me. Probably I will probably not do it for my whole life unless it becomes a job. And people may think then, oh, you're only doing it for the money. But the thing is about YouTube is it's so much fun. And if it wasn't fun and I was doing it for the money, I wouldn't be doing it right now. Because I'm not getting paid for this. I don't get any money. Even though I have ads on my videos, I don't get enough views to get anything. Which isn't bad. I've been going down subs and I don't really care because I'm not doing it. Like, it is a bit of a bummer because I'm not Jacksepticeye or PewDiePie, but it's not the end of the world for me because I still enjoy it, and as long as I enjoy it and have time to do it, I will be doing it. But I don't think people, until they do it, fully understand why people stop doing it. And I don't want to stop doing this, but as soon as I get a job, I won't have enough time. It takes a long time to do, and you need a lot of consecutive time to do it. It's not just the whole time thing. Like, if I've got a job, I could still probably make a few videos, but it's like, it's just, you need to also be in the mood to film. If you're feeling shitty, sometimes it's nice to make a video just to make yourself feel less shitty because it's so fun. But sometimes you don't wanna, you just don't wanna. Like with anything in life, you don't want to do anything. And because I have the choice of not doing anything, sometimes you just don't film. Or, I don't know, you need certain time of day to film so the lighting's not terrible, which isn't a big deal, but you want some sort of quality in your videos. Still, even though most people don't really mind, because it's still something that you create. And looking back on my channel is great because I see all these things that I've created, and I want to create more of it so I can look back on that. Because when you've got something that you've just produced all by yourself, it's amazing to see, and you feel proud, and you're like, I did that. It's like why I like filmmaking and filming things in general, not just on YouTube about myself. It's because you can look back and go, oh, I did that. So I absolutely love doing YouTube, but it is difficult because I need to get money. Like, the world can't revolve without money, and I'm not privileged enough to come from a wealthy background. We have hardly any money coming, like, spending on things. It's not like my parents are rich and can just lag me around forever. I've got to get a job and do things, and not necessarily move out, but just not rely completely on my parents. And it's hard now because I've started paying rent. That's not like saying, oh, my life's such a hassle, I need to pay rent, but YouTube can't support me and give me rent because there's no money, and I'd love to have loads of money so I can either support my parents or they don't have to worry about supporting me. But YouTube isn't the way to go through that, and it takes a long time to build up a career in anything. YouTube isn't an exception, but it also isn't. No, not everyone's going to become PewDiePie. Sometimes people will always be stuck at 1,000, and you need a good 200,000 people subscribe to you, to watching your videos as well, to be able to make YouTube your job. And that for me could take 10 years, you know, it could never happen. But I need to spend my time wisely on things that are going to help me in the long run. And so YouTube might always have to be a hobby, but it's a very time consuming hobby. So I might even have to go down to doing a video a year, you know. This is why I hate seeing when YouTubers don't seem to realise how privileged they are. That's why I love Jacksepticeye, because he's always saying it. I know just because you don't say it doesn't mean you don't feel it, and some YouTubers may be like that, may be very grateful and realise how lucky they are, but it's tough. It's a balance, and it's a balance that YouTube takes up 5 million% of someone's time. I spend lots of time coming up with ideas. Ideas generation takes longer than you think. I mean, sometimes it's a case of just waking up and going, oh, that'll be fun to film, let's film that. But sometimes, especially with more creative, worth it content to watch back, it does take a while to formulate the idea, to work out the logistics of the idea, to come up with scripting. I sometimes script most of my videos, but I don't script it. Like, I roughly put points so I don't go off topic. When I say I script my videos, I'm not like saying, right, Erin, you gotta say, do this, you gotta say, today I'm gonna do this. I love it. Like, sometimes I write out sentences if I can hear myself saying it in my head, but I don't always say it. But it does take a long time to do that, to write down points, to make sure it's worth it. Lots of ideas get scrapped. Then you've got to come up with a time and set up all for filming, which I'm going to do a video on soon. And you've got to then film it, which doesn't take long comparatively in most cases. The most footage that I've ever had for a video was a vlog, which was 2 hours. I mean, vlogs are slightly easier because, I mean, you've got to remember to film it, but you're filming a day as it happens. So it's not like you have to go, right, I need to film a video. When do I film it? Have I got time to film it today? And then you've got to edit it. Whereas vlogs is usually loads of short little clips that are easier to string together, and then do the odd montage or the odd, I don't know, time lapse or the odd bit of big editing. But with a sit down video, it's much harder. And then you've got to edit it. You've got to think, is this really worth it for me? Not necessarily for your audience. Like, you've got to ask yourself that as well, because audience retention is good and key to making YouTube a bit of a success. But you're like, is this worth it? Do I even want to? And most of the time I'm lucky that I do. I think lots of people go into it going, oh, YouTube, that'll be a fun idea. And then they realise quickly that they can't make a video a week, and then they just fizzle out of doing it, and they realise how tough it is. And unless you're really, 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 you have lots of drive and passion to do it and you love doing it, you're not going to be doing it for very long, just because of time. Not because I'm not saying like, oh, these people are shit. I'm saying that it does take a lot of time that you don't necessarily have. I'm lucky and unlucky right now that I don't have a job. I'm looking for a job. But as soon as I get that job, just don't expect to not. Yeah, just don't expect me to like not. Yeah. Don't be shocked if I don't upload very often. And I really want to try because I love it. I love it so freaking much that I don't really know why. And I'd love for it to be my job, but the reality is it's not going to be. and hopefully I'm doing this time next year. But don't be too shocked if I'm not. It's so annoying because filming's great. It's so hard to explain. I'm so shit at explaining things. I'm so sorry. So money, time, everything is going against you with YouTube, unless you're PewDiePie. But like, success these days is very hard to get without being lucky, or without just covering the right things. And I don't want to be one of those channels that does things all the time because they're going to be popular, which is why some of my videos, I've uploaded them for me personally to look back on things like vlogs. Especially, nobody watches my vlogs really, but I still make them because I don't really mind that people aren't watching. Like, it's disappointing, but it's not, oh well, might as well give up then, because I love to. I don't know what I'm saying. I think I'm going to end it here before I like repeat myself too much, even though I probably have. This is probably just a video of doing stuff. Tell me if you want to continue with these truth bombs. I'm going to see on my notes to see if I've written down anything else. This is what I mean by scripting. So I just put why I still do it. Well, because I love it, and because I don't. It's hard to explain unless you make videos. But that's the only reason why I'm still. People are going like, Erin, why don't you just give up? Oh, this video is so. Your videos are so boring and so shit, which I have had from a friend. And it's like, yeah, but I'm not doing it to be good at it. I'm doing it to have something to do and to develop myself as a person and to have fun. It's a hobby. It's not. I'm not putting myself out there for people to necessarily enjoy me. That sounded weird. Enjoy my content. I'm just putting myself out there because it's fun and it's a pastime. And like anything, like if you play a sport, you don't. When you go to play a sport, you're not necessarily playing it to be the next Olympian, you know? You're just doing it because it's fun and it's a pastime. And I don't know, YouTube's addictive, but it's probably not going to go anywhere. I hope it is. It's probably not. Anyway. I'm going to go. This framing's awful. Yeah, let me know if you want me to do a real talk about something else. Maybe even give me a topic on something you want to hear. And I might do it if I've got enough to say on it. And thank you for watching. Sorry it's long. Sorry it's rambly. But this is me. If you liked it, push all the buttons. You know what to do. And I will see you later. Bye.